I can't believe I'm saying these words, I'm very excited.
I love you.
Oh my days. And I think I've picked the worst day to do it. Because I'm absolutely exhausted. Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm back from my summer holiday. I've got loads to do and I thought I would pick up a camera and film today. Before I get into it, I can't believe I'm saying these words, I'm very excited. I'm hoping you understand the excitement when I tell you that this video is very kindly sponsored by Adobe Photoshop. Oh my days. I have been a customer and user of Photoshop for over 10 years, and when they reached out and asked if I would work with them, I was thrilled. So I will be chatting about them later on when I work on Photoshop, because I've got loads of Photoshop work to do. If this is the first video you've seen of me, I've been uploading videos for like 5 years now, documenting my whole kind of business journey so far. I'm a mum to a 5-year-old, so when I started these videos I had a newborn baby and he's now 5. So if you want to go back and watch any of the videos, please do. I would absolutely love it. So in this video I am kind of getting back to it after having a few weeks away. I have a wholesale order to pack. I have a couple of orders that came through on the website while I was away that I need to pack. I've just unboxed a brand new product. I've already put them on the shelves. I'm going to insert that footage now. I am very excited. I will show you the unboxing. I'm going to talk to you about it because I've been working on this for a while. I've been very nervous about it. I haven't shared them anywhere apart from Patreon. And they just look so good. So I'm going to go and pack a wholesale order and I'm going to insert the footage of me unboxing the new product now. Wholesale order. That is ready to go. I'm going to go and take that to the drop-off point shop thing. I have packed orders, so I will get the postage done on those and send those out. My husband has just come home with this delightful thing, milkshake, and it's the perfect time to try out my new product that I unboxed before. So I'm an iced coffee drinker. I know this is a milkshake, but I'm an iced coffee drinker throughout the year. So in the summer, obviously it's great, everywhere sells iced coffee, but when it is snowing out, I still love an iced coffee. The problem is it's either so hot that, as you can see on here, sorry, my battery just died. It's either so hot, as you can see all the water droplets, it just goes absolutely everywhere. And I never drink my coffee quick enough, so it goes really watery and it melts, or it's freezing out and your hands are absolutely freezing. So I wanted to do these for absolutely ages. I've been scared to do it, I didn't know where to get them done. I have finally been able to make these iced coffee sleeves designed to go on your iced coffee. They're made from the same material as like wetsuits and things, so they are waterproof. Like you'll be able to hold your iced coffees, they will stay cold, the ice will stay in them, and they're just really lovely. Like I've been able to get my logo put onto them. I have two different sizes, as you can see. This is like the small size, and this is a medium size. They did do a slightly even bigger, but here in the UK our cups are not as massive as like American cups, so I've just gone with small and medium for now in the 3 designs. So we have the cowboy pattern, we have the believe in yourself pattern, and then this is a design that I did recently, and it's kind of like all my favourite things. So we have like rewatching the classics, we have more coffee, iced coffee please, believe in fairy tales, like let's take the trip, love letters, and then on the back there's different ones. I love this one, I'm so happy that I went with it. Like I've got a shell bra on there. And then obviously that's in the 2 sizes. I have loads to do with these. I need to photograph them, make the listings. I think I'm going to put them on Patreon first. I haven't had loads made because I wanted to just test them out. So I think I'm going to, yeah, take pictures, and I will do that this weekend, get some photographs, and then on Monday we will edit them on Photoshop. I'll show you how I do that with my product pictures and how I make them nice, and see how it goes. Please let me know what you think. So this, I need to actually go to all the different like high street coffee chains to show you like how they look on different sizes. If you are in America, I would suggest getting a large one. Your cup sizes are much bigger than ours. But yeah, let's test one out, shall we? These will be mine, so let's do this one. I think this cup will need a large one. And literally, do you know what, actually I don't even think that needs a large one. I think it could just do with a small one. Yeah, so a small one fits that big cup, so I reckon, oh my days, no more wet cold hands when I've got an iced coffee. I'm so happy with those. Oh, this is going to be my new favourite thing. Let me know what designs I should do. Like this could just take over. This could be the business now. Imagine all the different designs I could do with this. Oh my god, let's try a different one. I reckon here in the UK, I reckon a small one, this is a small, will fit most drinks in the UK. Like we don't have these huge, massive drinks that you have in the US. A US one, I would probably go for a large. How cute is that? Oh my god, I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm a little bit in love. Anyway, it is Friday. It's Friday. I am gonna go to the gym. Even though I'm having this gorgeous milkshake, I am going to get my bum to the gym. I'm then going to go on a solo cinema trip. There's some films I really want to watch, and I don't know, I'm just really enjoying like getting out and doing things on my own. So I'm going to do that tonight. I will be back on Monday with you, where we will get these all photographed, get the listings up, and see how it goes. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited, and I hope you love them. Right, see you Monday. Hello, happy Monday. You're joining me on a very cosy autumnal day, which I said today we were going to photograph the new cup sleeves, and I think I've picked the worst day to do it. It is so gloomy outside, which I'm happy about. I feel like September is the time for it to be gloomy, but not when you want to take product pictures. So this room is dark. You can see how dark this room is. I have lights, like studio lights, but I personally, like all of my pictures on my website and things, none of them are taken with studio lights. They're all taken with natural light, and I think that's just the vibe that I like. I don't think I'm very good at doing like the whole studio lighting, making it look nice. And I've said before, I don't spend loads of time on photography. I'm actually quite lazy when it comes to it. I just like it to be simple and just nice. A bit of lilac in it, nice lighting, nice natural lighting, should I say. Hi doggy. Hiya. He doesn't seem himself today. Hi baby. How you doing? Please don't be sick on me. I love you. Go and have a sleep on your bed. So I really do want to show you like how to make the best of a really rubbish situation, and also how I use Photoshop to improve pictures when resources are limited. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to print off a couple of sheets of lilac paper. So this is a top tip for you if you have like a branding colour and you want it in your product pictures and things. You can go out, you can buy big sheets of your colour. I used to have that when I used to have my old studio, but now I don't really have anywhere to store those. So what I do is I just print off A4 sheets in the right colour. And yes, there'll be seams on the picture, but I'll show you how to fix that in Photoshop. So first job, print off the paper. I've just gone downstairs with my sheets of paper that I printed out and set up a little station in the kitchen. The kitchen is probably the brightest place I'm going to get because of the big doors that I have. It's a very dark, gloomy day though, but I've done the best I can, and as you can see from the footage, I've kind of laid out some sheets on the table and also gone up the back a little bit so that I have some background. It doesn't matter if it's not completely filled your picture that you take, but just as long as you have something, it's better than nothing. So what I've done, I've come back upstairs and I've quickly gone into Photoshop and I've spent maybe 15 minutes on this, and I'm going to show you the before and after. Now please bear in mind this is 15 minutes, so this is me showing you how to do something quickly. If you've got bad lighting and you need to do something quickly, this isn't going to replace beautiful brand photography, and if you spend hours and hours on a beautiful day taking pictures, you're not going to get the same results. But I just want to show you, so this is the picture that I took, no filters, nothing. This is just what was taken from my phone. As you can see, there's bits at the top like with background of my kitchen. The lighting is not great, but it's the best I'm going to get naturally, and as you can see, all the pieces of paper with white lines and all over it. And in Photoshop I have been able to do this. So I am going to show you now how I got from photograph A to photograph B on Photoshop. So yeah, let me quickly show you. So here we have the picture that I took in Photoshop. I'm just going to duplicate my layer that it's on. I like to do this with everything just so that I have a backup of what I'm working on. And I'm going to show you some of my favourite tools in Photoshop, and the first one is over here on the left. Here you have different selection tools that you can select different objects. Now back in the day, if I wanted to cut that cup out, I would have to like point by point like cut it out, but now Photoshop's like, no, we got you. This object selection tool, click on that and click on the object you want, and you see how it highlights it pink? You can just select whatever you want. It picks it out for you. I can copy and paste it onto a brand new layer on its own, and that's how simple that tool is. So I love that one. That's the first thing that I love. Now the reason that I separate them is, you'll see in a bit, but I like to have control of like the foreground and the background, so I like to separate the two. First thing we're going to tackle is the background, because right now it's not looking its best, is it? With all the white lines all over it. Now there's another one of my favourite tools. It's over in the edit menu. It's called Content Aware Fill. It basically is aware of the content around it and it fills it in. That's my description of what that tool is. So I have these white lines everywhere, so I'm just gonna draw a little selection around, and this selection tool I'm using, it's one of the lasso tools that I'm using to select. So once I have that area selected on the background layer, I click on edit and I go to Content Aware Fill, and when I click on that you'll see this green thing happen, and what the green is saying, that's the content it's going to look at to fill in the bit that I've selected. Does that make sense? So as you can see on the right hand side, it's done it for me. How clever is that? It's literally said, I'm going to read this image and I'm going to use whatever Photoshop magic to fill it in. And there we go, little strip has disappeared. Now, it's a case of going around the image to do all of it. My top tip for you is don't select the whole image and click Edit Content Aware Fill, because then you're sort of saying fill in the whole image, but use the whole image. It just won't work. So I go around and just pick little bits out. So let's do another bit. I'm going to select this bit here in the same way. Go to Edit Content Aware Fill. And it's done there as well. How good is that? Once you've gone around and done the whole image, it doesn't take you very long at all. I bet it took me 5 minutes to do, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. Now even that looks great, doesn't it? The next job is I need to just do some adjustments and things to the colours, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to change the straw length. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that straw is so big. It almost takes up half the image. So we're going to cut it down. Now the good thing is, because I have separated the background from the cup, I can just literally, I can select whatever I want really. I'm going to cut it out and remove it and paste it back in on its own little layer. You see? And then I'm just going to play around with it. I can literally shorten it just like so. If I zoom out, it doesn't actually look that bad, does it? But you can kind of see the line there, the join. So I'm just going to grab an eraser tool. Use this here to soften it so that the edge is really nice and soft. I'm just going to kind of blur where that join is that I've made on the straw. Doesn't look too bad, does it? So now that I have my cup and I'm happy, I do want to make some adjustments to this, because I would like it to be slightly brighter. I would like it to be more saturated and just a more lovely image. And I also want to do a slight colour correction on the plastic bottle. The great thing is, because I separated the cup from the background, I can control the cup independently of the background, which I like to do. When you make adjustments to an image, whether you brighten it or you do saturation, that's all down here in this little button here. You can do all these kinds of things. Now if I select one of these, for example hue saturation, I can bump up the saturation on this and it's going to affect the whole image. What a clipping mask can do, basically if you right click you'll see create clipping mask. It will do a hue saturation, but it will only affect the layer that is directly underneath it, and for me that is the cup. Does that make sense? So that means that I can control the saturation of this cup independently of the background. Another reason why I like to separate the two. And then I can do exactly the same for the background. I'm going to bump the background up a little bit, just so it's nicer. I'm going to bump up the saturation on the cup. I like that. I think that looks really nice. Now the one thing I'm noticing is that the plastic cup already had some yellow tones in it, so when I bump the saturation up, it's just kind of really making it yellow. What I want to do is kind of do a colour balance correction on this. I'm going to select the cup layer and I'm going to do another adjustment, this time doing colour balance. Now colour balance is great if you think, oh I want a bit more red in this, or I want a bit more yellow. You just sort of move sliders to do that. So for example yellow, I could really enhance the yellow of an image. And then I can bump up the green. You know, you can just independently like play with the different colours. Now I want to remove yellow, which means I want to push this up into the blue. Can you see how that plastic cup no longer looks yellow? It looks normal now. That's so much better. The problem is it's affecting the cup sleeve underneath, which I don't want. I want that to stay exactly the same. And this is where we use masks. I love using masks. I am going to select just the cup sleeve. Because I've already cut the cup out from the background, I don't need to be as neat all the way around the edge because it's already cut out. Now that I have that selected, can you see here on the right hand side where it says colour balance, you have the icon showing you what the adjustment layer is, and then you have this white square. You might have thought, what is that white square? Well, that's your mask. You can tell Photoshop what you want that adjustment layer to affect based on the mask. And I don't want it to touch that cup sleeve. So right now, that square is white. If I use my paint bucket tool with black and fill that in black, what it will do, can you see the mask layer on the right hand side now? It has a little black bit. It's basically saying I want to colour balance this cup, but I don't want it to affect the bit I've selected, the bit I've masked out. You know when you're like painting your house and you don't want to get any paint on the wooden doors and things, so you put masking tape around the edge so it doesn't affect it? Think about it like that. That's what a mask has done here. I've selected the cup sleeve, I don't want it to touch it, and now I can colour balance the plastic without it affecting the cup sleeve. I absolutely love using masks, it's so much fun. I've increased the saturation slightly, I have balanced out the yellow blue of the plastic that I wanted to do. The final adjustment I want to make on this cup is I want to just tweak the levels of the image, and the levels are the white point, black point of an image, how bright it is, and this again is in the adjustment layer here. Click on levels. You have like a dark pointer, a middle pointer and the white, and you can move all of these and it will affect the image. So I can push that down to make it really bright, I can pull this up to make it darker, and I am just going to tweak the middle just to brighten it ever so slightly so it's not as dark and dull. So if I turn off these 3 layers that I've done, this is what it was like before. Now, ta-da! That plastic colour balance change, game changer. So I've shown you some of my favourite tools that I use when I'm doing my photo editing. I've shown you the object selection tool. Content aware fill is just a game changer. I then love to use adjustment layers like hue saturation, colour balance, levels, and then within that we use masks to make sure that we're just editing different parts of the image, and I also love to use clipping masks to really target the layers you want to use. So those are some of my favourite tools when using Photoshop to edit my pictures. If you want to see some of my favourite tools when I'm drawing, because I use a whole other tool set in Photoshop when I'm drawing, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I have loads more pictures to work on with all of these tools, so I'm going to go away and work on those, and I will show you when I'm done. I've just gone to film and I've just got like a sharp shooting pain in my rib. Oh my god. I hope that goes soon. I've edited the pictures on Photoshop. I'm really happy with them. Like I think they look really good. I have made listings for them. It was really easy to do because they're like 3 designs. They're the same, like the listing's the same, isn't it? It's just different pictures and different keywords and things. So that didn't take long at all. Uploaded the pictures and I've added them to like a private collection so that oh my god. Oh my god, I've got pain. I can't stand up. I've put them in a private collection so only my patrons will be able to see them. And yeah, I've made 20 available of each design in each size. I ordered 25, but I don't want to put them all up because I've got a set that I'm using, and just in case there's any problems. So there's 20 of each size and each design. So I'm gonna just share it. Let me just show you what I've done. So this is what my photoshopped pictures look like. I actually think they look really good. The weather conditions were rubbish and that is done in my kitchen with no lighting. The second picture that I've put on is one I've just taken at my desk. And then when you click onto them, there's also a third picture which shows like the 2 different sizes next to each other. Again, I've just done that on Photoshop as well. So each one is a separate listing, and then I've done like either small or medium, and you can choose there. And then I've listed like kind of the sizing and things. So yeah, that's how it looks. So what I'm going to do is I have written out a post for Patreon telling everybody that they have early access. I'm panicking thinking I haven't released products for a while, so I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I need to do? Like I've set the right weight, I've updated my postage prices. This is just your reminder, update your postage prices. It probably has gone up since the last time you checked them. Mine had. So just adjust. I think Europe I could bring the price down of something, but America I had to go up a little bit. Like I've adjusted it, so literally whatever I get charged for postage I charge on my products. So just making sure that's accurate. I think I'm done. So I think I'm just going to share it, see what happens. It's one of those things that I worked on in secret. I shared an update on Patreon as it was happening, and I had a few people say it was good. Posted on Instagram, I'm back on Instagram now, and the reel that I did, I was holding it. I didn't even think it through. Like it probably looked really intentional, like I was trying to sneak it in, but I just had it in my hand. So that was good. People were commenting on that saying, oh, what's that in your hand? So yeah, I think a few people will like them, and we'll just see. We're just gonna see. We're not gonna stress about it. I just want to check that's gone out. So while I Just wait to see what happens. I've had a couple of packages. Let's open them together, shall we? Let's open them. I'm not sure when this arrives. I just came home to packages, but it's from the wonderful Meg from Fizz and Flourish, who did a Kickstarter. Let's get cozy. I actually can't remember what I backed for. Oh, I backed for washi tapes. Oh my gosh, how nice. This packaging is absolutely stunning. Look at that, with the 3 washies in it. Oh my days, that is stunning. Go and check out Meg from Fizz and Flourish. I almost don't want to open this, but I do want you to see them. This whole collection was massive, and I will go back and buy some other bits that were in it because she did enamel pins and things, and I thought I'd added them to my pledge, and I obviously haven't done. They're just really lovely, like cozy designs. And yeah, there's like apparel, she did pins and all sorts, so I will be checking those out because I forgot to add them to my pledge. So thank you so much, Meg, for sending that across, and congrats on your Kickstarter. Then I also got this package while I was away, which I think is a book which I've kindly been gifted. It says, "Your Art Matters. Emily, here is a copy of my new book. I can't wait to hear what you think. Michelle." Called Your Art Matters. Find Your Voice, Find Your Purpose, Find Your People by Michelle Lloyd. Michelle Lloyd, founder of United Art Space and guiding light for thousands of creatives, takes you on a transformative journey with practical step-by-step guidance. Identify and express your unique artistic voice with confidence. Embrace your creative journey on your own terms, free from comparison. Seek opportunities, confidently stand out, connect deeply with your art's purpose and its impact, and transform self-doubt into confidence, meaningful change. Oh my days. Comparisonitis. Yes, I'm falling into that all the time. Oh, I'm so excited to read this. Thank you so much to Michelle for sending it to me. I have no idea if it's out now. I'm assuming it is. I will leave a link below if you want to check it out, and I will give you my thoughts on it, probably on Instagram, as I delve into it. So thank you so much. Hello, it's a little bit later. I've just been to the gym again. I'm really trying to improve my health. Going twice a week, and it's so hard, but I know it will get easier, and I just have to keep going. Anyway, that's not why I've come on to talk to you. It's 7:20, and I thought I would just pop up to the office and see how the Patreon release of the coffee sleeves have gone. I've sold 21 of them, which I'm really happy with, and I'm really grateful. So my patrons, if you're watching this and you supported the initial release, thank you so much. The most popular one has been this one, the Believe in Yourself one. I sold 9 of those. And this one, I sold 8 of these ones, 4 of these ones, so that's really good, and I'm hoping some more come in maybe tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed, but I will be back in the morning. I want to do like a check of inventory, is that what you call it? I know that I'm out of like tape to do my orders, I'm out of certain boxes, I'm out of certain cello, like I need to do like a packaging inventory check, get those things ordered. And then I also realised today I used the last of my thank you cards. I cannot believe how fast those went. How many I ordered last time, but that's amazing how quickly they've gone, which means I need to order new ones. And I also want to upgrade my backing cards. So I'll chat to you about it tomorrow, and maybe we'll get to designing. Hello, happy Tuesday. It's 3:30 on a Tuesday, and I'm just sitting down to get some work done. Luca is still off. It is the 3rd of September and I'm still doing the childcare, and it's been so hard. Laura's back to school, so I will be back to some normality. I have just gone through, like I said yesterday, made a list of things I need to buy. I need to buy A5 cello, like biodegradable cello, C5 boxes, tape, envelopes, dog's barking, Luca's playing with the dog, Matt's downstairs, he's not on his own. So I've made a note of those, I need to get those ordered. And then I also need to buy some more thank you cards, ran out of those, and some backing cards for pins, which we're going to work on in a minute. I really want to do some foil designs, so we'll come up with that in a minute, but I'm just going to jump on a very quick Zoom call with Holly from Southwest Planner Club. I'm going to that event, not this weekend, coming the weekend after, and I've done loads of work for her. I've designed characters, I've created products, I've just done loads, and I thought I'd finished everything, but I haven't apparently, so we're just going to jump on a Zoom call and see what else she needs from me before the event that's happening in about 11 days time. So I'm just going to send this Zoom link to her, jump on this Zoom call. I can't imagine we'll be on there very long, and then I think I'm going to go live to pack some orders because I've had a few more come in, so I'll let you know how that goes. And then I am going to do some backing card designs for my pins. Hello? Oh, I didn't put video on, sorry. Hello? You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, look at you in a gorgeous top. Who do you think you are? I've just come off a live. I think I was on there for like an hour and a half or something like that. So thank you if you came on. Thank you if you ordered while I was live. I packed up 20 orders, I think I managed to package during that live. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. 32 of them have gone, which is fab. I'm thrilled about it. I don't know when to actually like officially release them. Like I let my patrons have first dibs. I sent it to my mailing list this morning. I tell you what, when I put this vlog live, the iced coffee sleeves will go live at the same time. So if you would like to grab one, please do. Would mean the world. All the links will be below like it always is. It's now 5 to 7. It's the night before my son goes back to school. So I am going to go and be a mum. I'm going to go and bath him, read him a story, get him in bed, and I'm going to end the vlog here. I was going to work on new backing cards for the pins, but I'm going to start filming that in a couple of days for the next vlog. So please come back. Please come back. I'm going to redesign backing cards, redo my thank you cards. I've just got loads of stuff happening over the next few weeks and I'm going to document all of it for you. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. It means the world that you want to sponsor me. So thank you. Thank you for watching and I will see you all soon. Bye guys.